I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Hey guys, what's going on? I'll bet you $10 you didn't know Batman was just another fat kid with a cape. I've been talking about this video for a while and I've yet to get to it, but today I am going to be ranking the live action Batman films. There are 9 movies that I'm ranking. They go all the way back to Batman 66, the movie, or as it's just more simply known, Batman the movie. And then at the end of the ranking, I'm going to do an unboxing of some stuff I got today from eBay. Coming in at number 9, we have Batman and Robin. What can I say about this movie that hasn't been said before? Not a lot, unfortunately. It's really, really, really bad. Terrible movie. Joel Schumacher, I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what came over him in this. There is nothing good in this movie. Well, I guess I could put one good thing in it. My wife might kill me later, but Alicia Silverstone's butt on camera in the Batgirl costume. That's it. That's all I can say that's good about this film. This movie stinks. It's absolutely terrible. And I find that to be such a pity because it's got such a huge cast. Arnold Schwarzenegger is in this film. It is the most terrible Batman film ever made. It's probably the worst comic book film ever made. It's also in my worst movies ever made. So, coming in at number 8, I have The Dark Knight Rises. Now, I will be honest here, there is a huge gap between my number 8 and my number 9, but this is my least favorite out of all of the Batmans, with the exception of Batman and Robin, and it's my least favorite out of the Nolan trilogy. I just really didn't think they did a very good job on this movie, and most of it is story. I didn't like the story. I did not like what they did at the end with the Suedo passing of the torch to the new kind of Robin character. I didn't like that. I didn't like that Batman goes into hiding, or Bruce Wayne goes into hiding after his people believe him to be dead. I didn't like that either. I did not like a lot of the stuff in this movie. I just didn't. It does have some good points. It's got some great special effects. It's got some great stunts. It's got a great bad guy in Bane, and Tom Hardy, who plays Bane, does such a great job. Coming in at number 7, I have Batman Forever. Now, this film actually holds quite a warm place in my heart. I really enjoy this film, but I am ranking these on how good I think they are. So, in this, it comes in at number 7, but I do really like this film. I like The Dark Knight Rises as well, but I really do like Batman Forever. I like Jim Carrey as the Riddler. Tommy Lee Jones does a really good job as Two-Face, very comic booky, very over the top. It's not near as good as Aaron Eckhart's version, but it was very good for the time period and the movie that it's set in. I love the soundtrack of this film. Of course, everybody remembers the song Kissed by a Rose. I really enjoy the Robin situation that they bring into the movie. I like that they brought Robin in finally. And I think Chris O'Donnell does a good job as Robin. So that is my number 7. But coming in at number 6, I have Batman vs. Superman. And I really enjoy Ben Affleck's performance. I think it's really good. And Ben Affleck is just ripped in this movie. He's freaking huge. And I thought he made a hell of a Batman, especially that more Dark Knight take on it. You know, more Frank Miller. It's really good. I really enjoy it. I don't understand the hate that this movie gets. I think the movie was awesome. Everybody talks about how dark the movie is. And I don't understand that because Batman is a dark character. The storyline they're doing is a dark storyline. The death of Superman is pretty freaking dark. You know, and Gal Gadot, I think she looked great in the movie. I thought she was an excellent addition. And her subsequent movie with Wonder Woman was great as well. So, there are some few flaws in this film. I really, too, wasn't big on the guy that they picked to play Luthor. But that's just my personal taste. Other than that, I like this movie. I think it's a really good movie. And like I said, I do not understand the hate this movie gets at all. I don't get it at all. So that is my number 6. Coming in at number 5 is Batman Begins. Now, this movie was great for when it came out. This was, if I would have done this ranking 15 years ago, 10 years ago, whenever this movie came out, this would have been in my top 4, probably. But right now, it's number 5. And it is an awesome movie. It was a great return to form for Batman. I absolutely loved everything they did. I loved the backstory. I loved Liam Neeson's character, Ra's al Ghul. And I liked the Scarecrow parts in it as well. Everything about this movie just worked really well. The guy that plays Jim Gordon, Gary Oldman, is just amazing. I like just about everything he does. At least as far as his roles go. Some of the movies he's in aren't great, but he does a good job in them. So that is my number 5. This was a great return, and it also stars one of my favorite female actresses, Katie Holmes, who I wish would have came back for the rest. My number 4 will be Batman the Movie from the 1960s television show. It was a movie that was done live action and theatrically released, so therefore it is on this list. Yes, I know how campy it is. Yes, I know it's for laughs. Yes, I love it. Adam West is a great Batman. He is absolutely awesome. I love Adam West. I love this movie. Adam West, Burt Ward, Cesar Romero. You can't go wrong with this movie if you just enjoy it for what it is, which is a lot of fun. Yes, break out the bat shark repellent and show me where I can get rid of a bomb. Coming in at my number 3, we have Batman Returns. And this movie is just barely nudged out of the number 2 spot. I love Batman Returns. Michael Keaton, Michelle Pfeiffer, Danny DeVito as the Penguin was absolutely genius. The guy should have won 10 Oscars. That's how good he was. Absolutely loved it. The story is dark. It's very Burton. It's very Batman. And it was not for little kids. Big thing here, when this movie first came out, McDonald's was making the toys to go along with the movie. And when they saw the Penguin character, they immediately changed the toy because they thought he was too dark and too vile. And it was a bad image to portray to children. So they actually changed the figure in the McDonald's Happy Meals to a little car with an umbrella on the front. And Penguin, more looking like Penguin from the 66 TV show. That is what they decided to do. I think that's amazing. How often does a movie come out where they actually change the toy from a major sponsor because they were so afraid of what it would portray? That's awesome. It's absolutely great. Coming in at number 2, guys, I have The Dark Knight. I know. Go ahead. Start. Get on there, guys. Start with me. Too bad. My ranking, right? My ranking. The Dark Knight is a great film. Heath Ledger gives a dynamite performance as the Joker. It is a great performance. It redefined the Joker for today. And it was really awesome. I absolutely love it. There's a lot of great I can say about this movie. I did not like the replacement of Katie Holmes. I didn't like it. I also really enjoyed this movie, but it just is not as good as my number 1 pick, and I'm sorry, but it's not. So, that being said, we're going to jump right into my number 1 pick, and my number 1 pick is Batman. Tim Burton's Batman. It is the absolute definition of a good Batman film. I apologize if you don't agree with that. Well, I really don't. I'm sorry, not sorry. You know what I mean? I love this movie. Jack Nicholson gives the definitive performance as the Joker. All due respect to Heath Ledger, he's got nothing on Jack. Jack was the Joker. Jack will always be the Joker to me. The only other person that comes close to being the Joker to me, and he is the Joker, even probably more so than Jack, but it wasn't live action, is Mark Hamill. Those were my Jokers. Mark Hamill and Jack Nicholson are my Jokers. If Danny DeVito should have won 10 Academy Awards for his role, Jack should have won 50. He should have won every single category that year. Jack's performance was so good, so overacted, so over the top, that it inspired me to become an actor. And I wasn't a great actor, let me tell you. I did a few small performances. I had a few shows in college, and I was not that great, I'm sure. But it made me think, hey, I could do that. I probably couldn't, but that's how good Jack was. He made me believe something that probably wasn't true. I absolutely love this film. Michael Keaton is still, to me, the best live-action Batman. All due respect to everybody else that's played Batman. Michael Keaton just nailed that role. He nails Bruce Wayne, and he nails Batman. Dark, menacing. And I find it hilarious that he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just did such a good job once he put that suit on. He was Batman. He will be Batman to me forever. As much as I love all the other movies, and I really like Ben Affleck, I prefer Ben Affleck to Christian Bale, and I prefer Michael Keaton to all of them. So, that's it, guys. That is my list of all of the Batman films from number 9 to number 1. If you disagree with me, and I'm sure a lot of people do, get down in the comments section and let me know all about it. I'm waiting to hear from you. I would love to hear your rankings. So let's go on with it, guys. Okay, guys, so I got a quick little unboxing for you. I ordered a set of DVDs off of eBay, to which I paid $30, and I got 10 movies. All of the movies are Stephen King movies. People may ask, well, Stephen King movies, don't you have those already probably? You know, you would think so, but honestly, I love Stephen King as an author. I have almost all of his books. I don't so much like a lot of the adaptations of the films. So for a lot of years, I resisted buying them. I did not buy a lot of movies because I just did not like the way they did them. I thought they didn't stick well enough to the story. So I just didn't buy them. So I saw this and I couldn't pass it up because I decided I wanted to go back and give some of these another chance. So let's see what we got, huh? All right, like I said, 10 movies, $30, $3 a movie. Who can say no to that? All right, guys, so we have the original. We have It. And actually, I don't really consider this the original because this was not a motion picture. This was a miniseries on television. The original motion picture, It, is the one that just came out. I did not like this movie. I liked Tim Curry. I didn't like the film. You could tell how TV it was, in my opinion. And I did not like what they did with the book. It is my favorite Stephen King book. It's my second favorite book of all time. I really didn't like it, but I'm going to give it another chance, guys. I really am. Let's see what else we got here. And I actually didn't look at all these before I bought the purchase. I just saw that it had It in it and 9 other movies. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll buy it. All right, guys, so we have the original Carrie. This is an amazing movie. And then we have Graveyard Shift. I have actually never watched this movie all the way through, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh, okay. This one I do already have, but this is a special collector's edition I don't have of Pet Sematary. So that's pretty awesome. Another movie I've never seen, Dark Half. This one was directed by George Romero, so maybe it's pretty good. I've never actually seen this. Like I said, I am very weird with Stephen King movies. Once I see a few of them that I don't like, I really put the brakes on to all of the rest. I don't watch them if I don't think they're going to be any good. And with the exception of a few movies that are not in the horror genre, that are based on Stephen King books, most of them are not good. The one I did like a lot was The Stand, and that I like the TV movie of it. Go figure, right? Oh, okay, speaking of movies I do like, Cujo. Right here, awesome film. I actually have this on Blu-ray already, but it's cool to get the DVD. And one more movie I liked. Probably only four Stephen King movies I really like. The Mist. If you have not seen this movie, you need to see it. The ending is just phenomenal. Love it. Another one I've never seen, Dolores Claiborne. I will check that out, definitely. Stars Kathy Bates. Oh, let's see. Another one I've never seen, The Dead Zone. Like I said, you'd think somebody who loves horror movies would be watching all of these. But when it comes to Stephen King, that's just how I feel about it. I don't watch a lot of them. I'm going back now and giving them a chance. We'll see if they live up to expectations. Well, living up to my expectations would be don't suck. So. And last but not least, actually this one does suck. The Tommyknockers. So, that's okay though, still. $30, 10 movies, and there's 4 movies in there that I'd probably pay $30 just to get those. So I'm really happy with it. It's really awesome. And I once again thank you guys for checking out my video. Please like and share the video and subscribe to the channel when I get to 100 subscribers. I'm at 74 or 75 right now. When I get to 100, I will be doing a special tag video and a contest giveaway with 2 different prizes. So, you guys please like and share the video, like and share my channel, and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, peace.
Ring one, my name's Valentine, and I staple my tongue to the desk in school, then I run down the hall.